5
What are you
seconds
thinking then?
remaining. Radiant team pick.
Quite hard to lane against them if you're well, so pick here, prize Void Spirit, then tanking will also.
Lycan!
You may now select
Ooh, I
your
love this
heroes.
pickup. Lycan as the last of them. I think it's gonna be a Lycan carry, right? Ember mid. That's a Zidrak special. That used to be. Oh no, he's gonna be a Excalibur. Okay, so it is gonna. That is true, yeah. But I know Excalibur also loves that hero, so it's tough. These guys are very I like their cheese. Yep. It's very true, and also it's a hard hero to play against the OG style of scrappy kind of Street Fight Dota, because you are so dependent on your ultimate, at least usual build you see on Lycan, unless Excalibur surprises, right? So I know it's a pick that I can see working, like Singularity, if we're just looking at their draft and we ignore the draft of OG or that they're playing against OG at Go. It's pretty solid. It's a pretty good draft. I can see where they're going with this. But against OG, it's a tough sell.
Well.
Prepare for battle.
I sense distortions.
Minions to chop people down.
Sorry. You don't allow them to what? Sorry? One second for the There we go. Light seconds. First game of the day always is sure everything is working.
Testing.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Testing.
No, your voice is loud and clear. It's lovely as always.
Distortions.
And we're seeing the usual thing. I love this. We're watching this every time, by the way. Outpost staking has become the norm now. Every time the game's, everyone rushes to the outpost, hopes to take the outpost immediately.
Yep. I'm gonna use this pause real quick to reconnect because I'm stuck on Zitrax's, or I'm stuck in the Oracle's point of view.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. That does happen. It's not an uncommon bug. Hopefully you can back from that. We'll see. We'll see what happens this game. OG, I mean, Singularity have been able to take some games off the top opponents. They took a game of Liquid, and they played pretty well these whole qualifiers. We've seen a great performance by them, but perhaps not enough to bring down OG. But similar to NIP, right? Sometimes these teams that are perhaps not what OG is preparing for are those teams that have the biggest chances because they have a bit more of the surprise factor. And for now, it does seem like they're trapped.
Your name offends me.
You're in over your head.
What a surprise.
That's true. It's just a matter of not letting the pressure get to you, not acknowledging that yes, you are playing against 5 of the top players in the world. it's I think Singularity has shown though multiple times that they like playing their own Dota, and that's usually one of the signs to me of a good tier 2 team, where you're start to grow when you develop your own style before you become big, right? That you are just not playing well, but you're playing with your kind of Dota. Beast Coast did that for a while. Went from a team that was okay to a team that was really good because they defined something themselves. They had the talent there. Yep.
I like what I see.
I almost feel bad.
What did you learn?
That was odd indeed.
Yeah, that's true. I think sometimes misunderstanding you copying something and misunderstanding the strengths of it can lead to a much bigger loss than you would have if you just stuck to your own guns, like you mentioned. Because I think OG and TI is a really good example. A couple teams said, "Why is OG so strong?" They tried to kind of mimic them to some degree, not entirely, but to some degree, and you realize they couldn't because it wasn't what made OG strong. It was the combination of picks and players, strategy, and the way that they played, which actually worked out. And teams were not able to really face that, be that either. Yeah, and it didn't work as well.
Balance in all things. Balance in all things.
I almost feel bad.
Yeah.
30 seconds to battle.
Yep, that's a tough thing about Dota when you're trying to quote-unquote copy, and we're using this word, but it's not really derogatory. It's what they're doing. They're trying to imitate other teams and their strategies. Sometimes, I mean, you can't do a perfect copy, so you don't understand what other things that are really, really, truly important. And because of that, you might think that you're playing exactly like the enemy team, but you're not, because things that are truly important are things that you're ignoring completely. And it's hard, because the enemy team is never going to tell you, yes, do this, this is how you beat us. That would be really counterproductive.
Excellent idea.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, if a player could ever do that, I think if we get to the point where we have a player, whatever position he plays in, that can just go in and copy another player's playstyle for a particular draft or for whatever, I think that guy will be top 5 players in the world. Well, we'll see how this game goes for now. Let's see how the lanes are. How do you find these lanes? Starting with the top oh, actually, Oracle in trouble now. Starting with the top lane. Who do you think has the advantage here? NP is a very strong laner on center.
Roots and run.
Oh, look at that. Retaliate 10 surprises Samael. That was, yeah, you can see that. Until you can really attribute shift level 2, it's tough. What about the mid lane matchup? You were talking that Lycan you thought has a better matchup than Ember against the Void. Sux is dead. Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Out of 50 possibilities,
Your anger is
that was
useless.
my...
Yeah. Close with those walls, with the wall. Just as you said, casters cursed the hell out of this. Well, Thompson, he does have that catch, and he has much more kill potential than Lycan. Unfortunately, Lycan's only answer to these kind of movements is run back, hope that the healing gets you, and body block with wolves. Like, there's really not much else you can do. Yeah, he did. He hit level 4 right before that, which allowed him to get the second resonant. Yep. Yeah, it's true. It's surprising. A lot of mid laners, when you watch him, you know, when watch the enemy mid run, just go, oh, all right, he ran away. Let's go get last hits round. But Thompson goes, no, this is the time to get the kill. His back is turned. He's the weakest. Yeah, I see your point. That's something I really see with Thompson. I think that's why he plays the Void score so well as well. Void has one of the strongest laning phases I've seen from a lot of mid laners, with that Resonant Pulse being just ridiculously good, especially against certain heroes, and he abuses that very well. There's Nature Prophet dying in the top lane. He does go for 1.6 pulse. No surprise against a Lycan, to be honest. Your kill potential is less than your survival or need for survival. And finally, we haven't really talked about this one, but the bottom lane, how do you find the Emperor warfare against Senke? We already seeing he's gonna have a bit of a tough time. Do you think the MD can withstand the Senking's punishment most of the time? Converging mid, disruption plus Sprout, the body block plus trains, they shoot the North Caliber. They didn't put Nathan Ribbon down though, so that allows them to just get away with this. Singularity looking for a kill on Saxa. There's no counter kill either. It was a simple rotation, they were hoping to get a kill on Caliber, but I was thinking they would use the Aether Ribbon there to do something about it.
Radiant are scattered. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Yep. I wanted to get Siderax though with the kill here. One in Thompson also learns Excalibur at the same time. So we're watching that movie taking OGs doing their plays. That's what they do, as you mentioned. That's what they're good at. Every movement has a purpose. Everyone is moving at the same time. Nobody's ever hiding on this. And going to him. Okay. It's trying to get to himself to lock this stop from the shot. Gets it on this. So let's see. But it's tough. What are you supposed to do here? You always know trying to throw a tail. Can't do too much against that. Snake can't kill him on the bottom of the lane as well. He tried to get a big copy, but got killed because of that positioning. The body block on the top lane, train started to get the joy. That's what's going to kill his bot. I don't want to go. But it's so exciting. So it's first night. It's this. Almost a good initiation, but unfortunately this time well, we're not getting the first strike. They also have Fate there, so the chance of him dying was low. aggressive as we almost catch DNZ and look at the remnant. Thompson is really looking for this kill on DNZ because he's just trying to snap some experience in the top lane. Same with his Joy, kicking him out. Here at the bottom lane is running Singularity, have a bit of control as mid one. He sandstorms to farm, but he can't really push up the Ember out of the lane. But it's tough because I feel like OG's already choking them right now. You're not seeing Singularity being able to really propose anything anywhere. Yep. Now mid one dies in the bottom lane, no problem here. Zitrax guaranteeing the skill. The two supports rotate for this, but it's worth it. You almost got level 6 on the Rubik and the Oracle now. And these supports, Singularity has put a lot of emphasis on them getting level 6 early, and they actually have more experience than both the enemy supports. Which is probably good for them. They're looking for this mid game, they're looking for the strength of the Rubik and the Oracle. And Oracle's pretty decent with Lycan as well. We talked about Troll, but you know, Oracle Lycan is
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Each moment of your life.
There's nothing you can do. DNZ, Stampede. Oh, never mind. Sorry, I spoke too soon. The Stampede was there, so they can actually counter Thompson. There's no astral step right now. Thompson is going to be run down. Excalibur, a second before he gets the helm of the Dominator, he acknowledges he needs that shapeshift. Do bite Thompson to death. That's really good, actually. Support for a carry trade or mid laner trade. That's true. That's a very good point, actually. Oh, mid one, careful here. I don't know. I think he wants to fight this. He gets a double stun. Nicely done. As the rotation comes in from the Shadow Demon. Gonna get kill on DNZ, but Zidrax also nearby. No Till might die here. DNZ, however, against 3. No Till dies first to those wolves. Really annoying. Stocks the next target. And Zidrax wants to go for him as well. They kill the courier quickly for mid one, but they're just trying to fight against the outpost. They end up winning this outpost battle. OG at least gets to keep the outpost under control. They do lose 2 heroes in the process. I actually don't know. I want to see what the experience changes for that. Experience the game there. 849. I think it's actually beneficial. Ends up being a win for them.
Well.
Gold for me.
Yep. And this is an advantage for the team that just wants to keep this kind of slow-paced game, make sure that the tempo for Singularity is not what they would like to be. And as soon as they try to fight Samil, the idea that Samil can actually fight back. And by the time the Lycan is ready to fight him, it's a bit too late. And Void Spirit's also doing the same thing. Void Spirit's getting a lot of space. He already has his Crystallis. Yep, that's an early Crystallis for Thompson. Favorite item, this Crystallis meta that we're gonna... And okay, in the bottom lane, we're seeing their attempt at Zidrax's life. They are chasing him into the trees, and they could actually chase further. Assist the Joy dies in the top lane. There's an initiation here in the mid lane as well. Thompson, the goal. Stomp, stomp, stomp. But impossible. The haste rune from Thompson makes it so they can't really catch him. They had no way of canceling that. Oracle did not have the Fortune's End in time. Then in the bottom lane, Zidrax now. They know they have no TPs. They know they're all mid. They can punish him. He puts the spirit away, but mid one, he's reserving that burrow strike for later. Just want to push him out. See if this is possible. I don't know. It seems like Singularity. They've managed to hold their front for now, take that tier 1 in the bottom lane. Very important to keep your safe lane alive, especially with the obsession that OG has with capturing your outpost. Okay, with Thompson chasing down after a Lycan, getting a quick kill here with the double damage. Double Astral Step with the Crystallis. Made it easy, honestly. He had no shapeshift, so there was no chance of fighting that. Oh, that was a nice burrow strike on the mid one. Gonna find afterwards. It seems like there's a banish onto the Centaur. They're gonna chase after. There's the Joy. There's the Stampede. Looking for Samael. Samael will stomp, but there's just not enough damage. He's morphed completely to strength. Samael's fine. In fact, OG could still chase after them if they so please. There's Thompson. Thompson is just pushing the top tower. So they're creating space right now for Thompson as he takes some of the objectives. Yeah, there's no need. There's no need to fight, really. Samael acknowledges this to just walk out. That's a lot of wasted time for Singularity right now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, that was a nice sprout for a scout. Gonna continue this? Oh, they forced the shapeshift. That's an offensive shapeshift. Yes, it seems like it. They want to go for no-tail. In comes the Scalable, running after no-tail. Also the Ember. They don't have the steering chains properly. They're gonna go for the Morphling instead. He's his target. He evades the stomp. Samael styling with an Ember Spirit as he now proceeds to destroy the opposing Ember Spirit. And look at that, he's showing them how to really play the hero. He has one more steering chains, 2 seconds left, Sleight of Fist. Oh, but he did it a bit too soon. Not enough damage for Zidrax. They will instead catch the Oracle, and they'll settle for this. Oh, never mind. From behind, it's actually the Void Spirit who gets the kill onto Zidrax, and now fighting him more. Has the Joy, can't even get the stomp off. They are styling completely over Singularity right now. They will even find DNZ, who's in the Sandstorm, away. They have no detection for him, I don't believe. Nope. So DNZ should just be able to get away. He's annoying them right now, wasting a lot of space here, to be honest. But there are a lot of charges. Mid one uses their own Sandstorm. DNZ is forced away. The Epicenter got taunted, but they're gonna get the kill that we're looking for, so it's not really a wasted Epicenter as long as they murder the
Radiant's
Rubik.
bottom tower is falling. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Yeah, they'll be able to... It's a 5k lead right now, as they also get the advantage of both the side towers, right? Both tier 1s have been taken by the Void Spirit and the Nature's Prophet respectively, and now finally the last tier 1 will fall to Samael. Perhaps also an Oracle to boot. 2-for-1 offer, perhaps not. Suzuya has the false promise, and he should be fine for now. Oh no, the Morphling morphed the wrong way. Misclick there, and therefore Samael goes down, and so does the Sanking. 2 easy kills just because of a little misclick by Samael. And a deny as well. That does. Yep.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Dire are scanning. Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's courier has been killed.
That courier will die immediately as smoke. Useless. Thompson the goal. Centaur stopped. As they get a burrow suck. That's not bad. Plus the Fortune's End. Good combination. They keep the root out onto both of them. Here comes the Ember Spirit. At least they kill Rotel first. The Disruption might save Thompson. He has the Astral Step to simulate as well. He's getting away. Another Astral Step. Yes, sure. The kill sucks. If that's his supports, the TP will happen. They don't see him. He's using the trees for cover. What a perfect play there by Thompson, honestly, and also by the Shadow Team. Great job, Sox, on saving his teammate there. One target. They have a Centaur. No, it would be Chronicle level 2 also just got acquired. 4 seconds till they can use it. Scrappy Dota is... You can't get that scrappy.
The rune of invisibility.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Sneaky guy. Just pushing casually while the rest of his team... to be encouraged. Zidrax is not going to survive this. They didn't have time to use the Flame Guard there, and unfortunately he just got destroyed. It's only Flame Guard level 1 anyway, so... Doesn't matter at all. Yeah. I agree, and I love that he's going for Desolator now. I think it's a good combination when you're winning by this much. I just love the Crystallis. I honestly, every time I look at it, I just can't believe how strong this item is. I remember when it was, what, 21 damage or something like that? And then, what's the damage increase? Slowly but steadily power creeping this item. Yes, exactly. What? 45 damage. That's less than Echo Saber, right? And it pretty much has a equally as good effect, I would say. Oh, that's a very good point, actually. Yes, wow. It's only 50 less, but yes, that is totally right. Don't build demon edges, people. Especially because it also has two really good build-ups, right? So you can always build up to Bloodthorn or Daedalus damage or control. What else do you want?
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That Thompson's discovered in the beauty of this item. And the Desolator will also further amplify. Walk here by Singularity. What are they gonna snag here on the smoke? Even worth using the smoke on no-tail, or will not? Does seem to be really useful. They haven't been able to take many towers, honestly. Mid-tier 1.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh. Good, but regardless, there's a Manta style though. And it's mostly roots on this team, so they can't do much. Oracle's caught out in the backline. Suzuya, what are you doing there? Cancel completely as in goes Thompson onto 3. And that's to taunt Zidrex. They have it to assimilate. Zidrex is going to swallow that up. Thompson, second astral step, don't have it. But Samael still chasing after. Excalibur just lost his shapeshift. Samael is Ember Spirit form now. They're gonna go for both of them at the same time. They're dividing their efforts. Zidrex might die in the backline. Excalibur definitely dies in the front lines. Thompson, 5 more seconds to last astral step. Zidrex is out of remnants. Samael still chasing after him. 7 seconds still wait for him, but they just don't have the mobility. Oh, or maybe mid 1 has a blink dagger. He threatens Zidrex, and there's a really nice searing chain stopping mid 1. Yes, your Zidrex will die, but at least he gets a counter kill in the process. Now Thompson against 2 realizes he can just take him on no problem. At the simulate by the Rubik gives him a bit of space though, and Thompson will not be able to acquire this kill. Think? Oof. He was, DMZ was taunting that. That was definitely a bait. As the Joy chasing after Thompson. They realized they couldn't really catch him. Okay, well. All these team fights, it just seems like, yes, the initiation by Singularity is kind of okay, but first of all, the Oracle positioning there was not too great, and then second of all, OG just wins once the team fight lasts more than 10-15 seconds.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm gonna try to take down Thompson right now. Okay, Searing Chains. And the second root, well played, but Zidrex just can't man-fight him. His brother is pummeling him. Thompson just destroying the Ember, and look at that. Yep, that line just to tilt him even further. Psychological damage is here.
Radiant are scanning.
6 level 5 in the Ember as they proceed to decimate the Centaur. Gone. No-tail looking for more, I think. Yeah, that was a very offensive teleport, but they're confident in this shapeshift used by Excalibur. They want to fight this. There's only one astral step, unfortunately. So that means that No-tail will die. There's not much they can really do to help him. Nice remnant, though, but Lycan can just sacrifice one of his wolves. That's the whole point of the zoo. However, NP, even if he doesn't have buyback or earlier, just for a shapeshift is. Yeah. They think they can take down Zidrex. They might be right about this. Thompson's going in, or he's attempting to go in. Suzuya is just too easy. Thank God for the Fate's Edict. Stopping the extra damage from the Astral Step.
Top tower is
interesting. So he actually had that calculated, because if the 2 hits from the Astral Step, the Void Mark damage hit him, he was going to be dead. That's really good calculations. I'm trying to take down the Oracle. Yeah, Oracle's gone. And the Morphling's turned into Rubik, which is interesting. He stole the Burrow Strike. Fascinating. He stole the Stone Burrow Strike. I didn't know that's how it worked. Yeah, that burst strike is fantastic. I mean, your ideal candidate, if you could pick anyone in this game, would be.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, that's fantastic. Let's later finish up on Thompson, by the way. He's looking for more. Thompson. We're looking for the kill on Heste. There we go. Yeah, Aether Remnant to annoy Heste. Still have a Stampede if they want to leave.
Radiant's
Disruption.
bottom tower is under attack.
And they can continue. OG acknowledges. I mean, they're winning by a lot. They don't need to make any kind of risky plays right now. They might lose No-Till here. Thompson is left into his own devices.
Is under attack.
Yeah, I think No-Till's gone. But Thompson comes in with a double damage. Someone needs to dispel this. Or maybe just control him. Bouncing up in one, though. Stop the whole zoo. Excalibur for the shapeshift. Zuya's already gone, though. He does get the full force off on Excalibur before he dies. There's a disruption to stop this Lycan. A TP immediately by Saxa. But they do stop that with a nice burst from Rubik. So 2 supports dead for OG. They also lost Thompson in that fight. And mid one will be the next one. However, mid one has a nice little blink dagger. He uses the max range blink dagger, but he does end up getting caught out regardless of the searing chains. Well, this mid one will be gone. Okay, that's a nice little recovery from Singularity. Yeah, Thompson was... I mean, he was kind of, you know, vying, seeing if he could actually initiate in a team fight or whatever, and then realized halfway through it's a bit too late because he has overstepped his boundaries. I think... Yep. Yeah, a lot of things went right there for Singularity to allow that. Also, DNZ on this Rubik has been a baller, really. With that Burrow Strike, he has been making plays, surprising everyone. And remember, the cast point for Burrow Strike on Rubik is slightly reduced compared to the Burrow Strike on Sanking, and that sometimes catches you by surprise, as we've seen on Samael and Thompson. Smoke coming. So OG, and I love these smokes, by the way. Just head on to the enemy, and they will find him. And they have Aether Remnant, so... Burst in 5 seconds. They stop that for now, but Zitrex will still be killed off. It's just the duration of the Aether Remnant that they need. And they go for the Oracle as well. Oracle disintegrated. With the Necronomicon creeps not lasting.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
No, not at all.
Middle tower is falling.
I don't know what you're talking about. Not when you're up against OG. I mean... We're gonna find more. Wait, let's see. There's a burst like by DNZ though. Does control them, but that's Excalibur gone regardless. There's only so much DNZ can do here to control them. And Heste Joy is gonna suffer the consequences. In fact, no, they're going for DNZ. They know who the important target is here. His Rubik has done everything he could and more. But alas, he is but a Rubik.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
I agree with you. I would like an offlane like it, if I'm honest with you. I like that kind of build with the new Ags with like a carry that can take advantage of it. No, I'm not even meaning. Yeah, I do. But the Ags Void came out, so, you know. Once in a game with an Ursa, back when Ursa was really strong, and ever since, you know, it's been my wet dream. Just watching that like an Ursa again.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh, stop. Stop. Tickling my fancy here. But yes, I think that'd be really, really great. Mail. Okay. Attacks the melee racks, takes the range racks as well. I don't know. I don't think Singularity can really prove this. Yep, I think so. I think Thompson alone can solo the whole team easily. 2 astral steps if the enemy team is in a line, and they're all gone. Oh, look, they find him, but he can do this. He can do these kind of plays. Look at this. He's just walking around. Like, he owns the place. But now they finally catch him. However, you have your own way to save him. No-Till TV's in the middle of 5 heroes, like nobody's business. And they're just destroying the Ember Spray in the backline with his own searing chains. Heste Joy also goes down, and it just doesn't seem like Singularity is capable of anything this game. Mid one's even going to try to catch DNZ. And the only win they're going to have here is DNZ getting a single kill there. A real MVP. But unfortunately, he'll have to pay with his life.
You're in boiling your edge.
It was, I mean, this game was just